Hello, YouTube. I know it's been a long time since I came here and did a video. Sorry. I'm at the Lowe's and it is hurricane season here. We are expecting the hurricane to hit. And everybody is out. As you can see, people are out. I guess they're trying to get their supplies and things like that. To board up. I came out here to get a battery. It's a big battery. John gave me information on it, so I'm practically set. I'm a prepper anyway, and some of you probably know. And so, I stay prepared for all emergencies. We have a fuel generator. We have, practically everything. We have I forgot what it's called, the straw that you drink from, and you can go to any body of water. We have all of that, so we're pretty much prepared. But I'm going in this Lowe's, and if it's going to be a madhouse in here, I'll let you guys know. Hello everybody. So I'm in Lowe's, and I just inquired with a clerk about the batteries, and they told me they were all gone. And I told John to make sure we have everything, but it's okay because I have some other flashlights. They're smaller, but they're powerful. He just had one of those really big ones, but still we're set because I keep, like I said, things on hand. It's a prepper, but I told him, yesterday, 2 days ago, it's like, do you have everything you need? And he was like, yeah, and now out of it, so I will just use the ones we got. Hello everybody. So I am now on my way to Target. I just want to show y'all the gas line to get gas. John has a diesel. I mean, not diesel, I'm sorry. He has a hybrid. So, he already gassed up in a hybrid. Look at this line. Look at this line, y'all. Look at this line. I just wanted y'all to see how long this line is to get gas. That's the line, which, like I said, John has a hybrid. If we have to take off, we will use the hybrid because he would burn little or no gas. But I'm on my way to Target and see if they have that battery. But it's just because, John wants me to make sure that they have it. So I was like, he's going to class today. That's why he can't run around and get it. But it's okay because I don't mind. But if they don't have it, like I said before, we still have, have like several smaller flashlights that are powerful. But this is what happens when you wait the last minute. And, I already told him before, John, we need to get this and that, make sure we have this and that because, like, for the most part, I have everything that we would need. And he was like, oh, it's not going to do anything. And then he started looking at the news and he was like, well, maybe he went to go check his flashlight. And it takes a 6-volt battery. And of course, that one is completely gone from Lowe's. It's probably gone out of Target too, if they got it. But I'm not worried about, like I said, because we have plenty of candles and all that. And I don't want to keep repeating myself, but, just so, people could know, I stay prepared. I am a prepper. I've been a prepper since 2012. And, and I'm glad I did. The Lord spoke to me and told me, get ready for, turbulent times, and weather included. It's going to be a very bad winter. I'm prophesying that right now. So I would suggest for you all to, just get it now because you're going to end up getting it this winter anyways. So I'm here now and I'm getting ready to go in and see if they have that battery. If not, that's it for me. I'm going home. I have plenty of gas too. If you can see, mine is there. But like I said, by him having a hybrid, if we have to take off, that's exactly what we will use. Okay, and then we're headed from Maryland with my sister if we have to leave. Hello, and welcome back to my channel on Mayday. As you saw in the previous clip, I have been preparing for Hurricane Florence. I live in North Carolina, and we will be affected. They're telling us that we probably would get winds 40 to 50 miles per hour starting tomorrow into Saturday morning. Right now, they're saying that the storm is turning south, so it's headed towards like Charleston and maybe Georgia. But it's, as you know, it's been changing so much. Well, I'm here because, I wanted to show you all some things, that I have because I'm a prepper. So I believe that, one should always be ready because I've been shown in many visions that there is going to be some trying times coming. And I've been preparing since 2012. I always keep, supplies on hand because I'm just, one of those people that, the Lord showed visions to, and I'm not going to be, caught up in any type of mass hysteria if something happened. And right now, this weather, just in the stores, as you saw, it was worse in Target. I didn't videotape in Target, but it was pretty bad in there. They had a little bit of batteries left as of today because I had to go in there and I got this right here, which is a recharger for AA batteries. This I have on hand. These are 4 rechargeable batteries here, and which at all times I will have batteries charged. And then I have 4 inside of here, which is my scanner. This scanner, you can listen to the fire department, the police department, other radios, anybody who has a radio, you can hear them. I even picked up a hospital one time, Care Flight, different things like that. That's something, that you need to have in case, your power go off. Number one, what we have is a generator, but we have a fuelless generator, which means that it doesn't require gasoline. Now, the fuelless generator we purchased from a ministry about, I think it's been 2 years now since we purchased it. And what happens is when the generator dies down, you just have solar panels that you put it outside with, and it'll charge itself. So, in case, lights go out, or I guess you can say, in case they send I forgot what it's called. I can't even think of the name. It's some signal that they can send. It'll wipe everything off electronically. And I can't even think of the name, but I should know that. Anyway, I can't think of the name. So with the fuelless generator, I don't have a grill like to cook outside. We have a townhouse, so I didn't invest in like one of those really fancy grills. When I went to Lowe's, like I showed y'all, when I was in there, basically I saw a lot of people getting like 20 pounds, or I don't know how big that bag. It was huge, of charcoal. So I assumed that they had grills and they was like going to cook on their grill. And they probably got, fenced backyards or what have you. So they'll be cooking their food on the grill instead of, in the house, because they probably, maybe, didn't invest in a fuelless generator. But if you invest in a fuelless generator, I can tell you right now, it's a good investment, because I'm going to show y'all. Instead of cooking out, with charcoal, I can use this, which is a burner, as you can see. And this burner plugs into the generator, and I can cook on it. Okay, so, instead of cooking outside, if I did have a house, I would probably have invested in a nice, a grill. But since I don't, this is the option for us. So I'll be able to cook, and everything like that. Also, I'm a Dollar Tree person, so I got some of these candles here, which are good, and they last a long time too. So you can, if the lights go out, even though we have a generator, I'm not going to use it, like all the time. But, we have candles for at nighttime, and I've got different candles. Me and my sister was at Food Line getting our water, and these candles was marked down to $1.59, and they're very nice. And so I had got 2 of those, and I keep, voltage candles around all the time. I'm going to go on to my next item, and I just jumped right in because I was like, you know what? They came to see what I'm doing, what I did to prep, and so that's why they're here. But anyway, so I also have this, and it's called I bought this a while ago. It's called Aquapod. So basically, if you can see, you put that in the bathtub, You put it in the bathtub. It's plastic and it's sterilized, and you fill the bathtub up with this. Okay, and you can use this, the water in here because it is sterilized. You can use it for drinking, and heck with some of the things they tell you, about instructions, and you can use the water for drinking and bathing and things of that nature. I don't see why we would lose, water, but I mean, you never know. I mean, you just never do. But anyway, I have it, so at this point, as far as food, I know I show you all some of the canned bacon I have. That I purchased a while back, and I have recipes how to make bread from scratch. I have canned jelly and chicken and things like that. I have all that on hand. So the food that we have in our refrigerator, I mean, let's just say for instance something happened and we couldn't go any place, or as far as purchasing food. Well, I have canned items, canned meat that I can, that I had canned. And so those things, like I said, they come in handy. Because what I started doing, when I was in the store, I stopped and I thought. I said, look around maybe. And I looked around and I was like, you saw these people, they in here buying all these supplies because of a hurricane threat. But imagine if something bigger than that happened. Imagine if there was some type of attack, or there was something that happened that we couldn't get out, for like a week or two, just any type of, major event. Can you imagine how people are going to panic and hit the stores and buy everything they can get, everything that their fingers can lay their hands on? Can you imagine the hysteria? I don't want to be one of those people in there panicking, going to the store at the last minute, trying to get batteries. I mean, I was in a store yesterday and I was getting a sandwich, and I was talking to the young lady, and this was in a grocery store, but they had a deli part in there. And she was telling me, she said, are you ready for the storm? I said, yes. She said, I'm ready, but we don't have any water. And I'm like, what? She was like, no, she said, my roommate went out last night. This was yesterday when she told me this. She said, and she couldn't find, the night before, she couldn't find any water. I said, yeah, my sister and I went out. It would have been 2 nights ago yesterday. It's been 3 nights today. Then we went out, and I said we went in the stores. A lot of people in there, and it was running out. And then as soon as we, got our water, they came out from the back with some more water. But I went back the next day to another food line, and it was completely out of water. And you all saw, in that clip. So, I mean, it's, those are the things you want to keep in mind. The winter is coming, and I already seeing that it was going to be, a very tough winter. And not only that, I mean, at any given moment, we could be attacked, or something could happen, solar flare, and, wipe out electronics, so it's just something you need to, to think about. And even with the wiping out electronics, I keep our generator in an MP3. That's what it is. An MP3 could come and, wipe out your electronics. And I keep all of our electronics and things like that in our fuelless generator in an MP bag. I think it's an MP3 bag is what it is. So we keep it in there and seal it up. But we took it out because of, the hurricane threat, and that we may lose lights. So, yeah, even though we may not get, like as much rain as some places will, we have a strong possibility of, losing our lights and our electric. And so that's why, we invested, in a fuelless generator after careful prayer, and also the Lord showing me different visions. Okay, so this is what I've done. I wanted to share with you all. I hope that if you are in the zone, that you will be protected, and may God bless you, may heaven shine upon you. And I will try to come back at least once a week with a video. I know that you all seem to like when I, get busy, like preparing that Ezekiel bread, and the, I think it was another one I did. Oh yeah, the kuma seeds. That was those are the 2 most popular videos on my channel. So you all like that. So I'm going to probably do some more things, do it yourself, or show you all things that I could do with my hands. All right. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. May heaven shine upon you. Thank you to my subscribers who still held on. I'm back. Bye.